Walk into almost any Costco in America, head toward the back of the warehouse, and you will find one of the strangest prices in retail. A fully cooked rotisserie chicken, still priced at just $4.99. That number has survived recessions, supply chain disruptions, rising wages, and years of food inflation. In 2025, Costco sold more than 157 million of these chickens worldwide. Yet, the company does not disclose exactly how much it makes or gives up on each one. At first, the explanation seems obvious. Sell one product cheaply, get people through the door, make the money somewhere else. But if that were the whole strategy, Costco would never have spent hundreds of millions of dollars rebuilding the chicken business from the ground up. It built a hatchery, a feed mill, and a processing plant capable of handling millions of birds every week, all to protect one tiny number, $4.99. Why would one of the world's largest retailers go this far for a chicken? And how could selling it so cheaply support a business making billions? The answer is that Costco was never really selling the chicken. It was selling what that price made customers believe.
So, you got money?
Not a penny. I'll still take that chicken.
Costco began selling rotisserie chickens in 1994. By 2009, the price had settled at $4.99. And then it stopped moving. Chicken became more expensive. So did labor, packaging, electricity, and transportation. Costco kept the price unchanged. In 2015, then Chief Financial Officer Richard Galanti explained how seriously the company treated it. While competitors raised their chickens to $5.99, Costco was willing to give up an estimated $30 million to $40 million a year in gross margin. Costco calls the belief behind this decision its pricing authority. The company does not try to maximize every price in the short term. It wants members to believe Costco consistently gives them unusually strong value. The chicken is visible evidence. A customer can compare it with almost any supermarket meal and immediately understand the deal. If Costco protects this price, perhaps it protects customers elsewhere too. But sacrificing margin only makes sense because Costco is not built like a normal supermarket. Most retailers make money by marking products up. Costco deliberately keeps merchandise margins thin. It carries fewer products, buys them in enormous volumes, and moves them quickly through basic warehouses. In fiscal 2025, its merchandise gross margin was just over 11%. The model works because Costco sells something before it sells groceries: access. At the end of fiscal 2025, Costco had 81 million paid memberships and more than 145 million cardholders. Those memberships produced $5.3 billion in annual fee revenue. Renewal rates reached 92.3% in the United States and Canada, and nearly 90% worldwide. That changes the question Costco asks. A traditional retailer may chase the maximum profit from today's visit. Costco can focus on whether the customer renews next year. A cheap chicken makes the membership feel useful. It creates a familiar reason to return. Once inside, the member passes televisions, furniture, clothing, snacks, appliances, and products sold in oversized quantities. The chicken may begin the visit. The warehouse creates the basket. But memberships explain only why Costco can protect the price. They do not explain how it kept doing so as production costs rose. For that, Costco did something no ordinary supermarket would consider. It began building its own chicken empire. In Fremont, Nebraska, a Costco-backed company called Lincoln Premium Poultry built an enormous poultry operation. The project included a hatchery, feed mill, processing facility, and network of contracted farms. The complex opened in 2019 after an investment of hundreds of millions of dollars. It was designed to process roughly 2 million birds a week and supply a significant share of Costco's poultry demand. Think about the contradiction. Costco created an industrial system stretching from eggs and feed to processing and delivery, all to preserve the price of a $5 meal. Most retailers respond to higher supplier costs by changing the shelf price. Costco tried to change the supplier system itself. Vertical integration gave it more control over scale, consistency, and cost. The chicken was no longer simply an item in the deli. It was a promise Costco had engineered part of its business around. But even an operation this large could not make the chickens themselves worth billions. The real value was created somewhere else. At $4.99 each, 157 million chickens represent less than $800 million in direct sales, before production and operating costs. A huge number. but not billions in profit. The chicken protects something much larger. The loop is simple. The price creates trust. Trust makes the membership easier to justify. Membership encourages repeat visits. Repeat visits produce spending across the warehouse. And every time customers see the chicken at the same price, Costco proves that the deal they paid to access is still real. The chicken does not need to produce the profit. It needs to make every other price inside the warehouse feel believable. That is why calling it only a loss leader misses the deeper strategy. Costco has never publicly confirmed that it loses money on every bird. It has confirmed that it willingly gives up margin to defend the price. The chicken is not the business. It is proof that the business keeps its promise. An advertisement that requires no media budget, a loyalty program disguised as dinner, and a $5 product supporting a membership system that generated $5.3 billion in fees in 1 year. But the true cost of protecting that promise is not visible on the price tag. To customers, the price looks simple. Behind it sits a vast industrial machine. Millions of birds must be raised, processed, transported, and cooked consistently. That scale has brought criticism. Animal welfare groups and shareholders have challenged conditions within Costco's poultry supply chain, including the use of fast-growing chickens and practices at contracted farms. Costco has said that it and Lincoln Premium Poultry are committed to high welfare standards and use independent audits. The debate matters because every permanently low price creates pressure somewhere. Costco can absorb some through lower margins. It can remove some through scale and efficiency, but it cannot make the cost disappear. The $4.99 chicken feels effortless, only because the complexity has been moved out of the customer's view. And that creates the final paradox. The product Costco makes look cheapest may be one of the products it works hardest to protect.